Oh shit. Excuse me. Yikes. That's fast. Okay. Whew. Thick Wixie, how you going, mate? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Good. Good stuff. Just trying to make a casual 3,050 rods per minute here. It's 204 constructors I need to make. Making rods. I know it's a massive, repetitive project, but I just really want to have this finished so I can move a lot on from it. Once this is done, we will never need motors ever again. We'll never need to make them again. I hope. Nearly done telling them all the recipes. Whew. All right. Actually, we'll go this way because I'm going to. Oh no, hang on. I'm going to use those for the 40. Those 3. Yep. Update 4 is going very well. We will be getting right into drones and nuclear and aluminium and all of that good stuff, but first we have a few things we have to do to complete this motor factory. I really want it to be finished because 1, it'll be done, I won't have to think about it anymore, and 2, 305 motors per minute getting shoved into the shredder is going to generate quite a lot of tickets. Right now, I've finished the stators. The stators are... I'm shredding 610 stators per minute here. And we're actually developing a decent amount of tickets. We're getting 148,000 points per minute at the moment. It's not too bad. But I think the only thing we're really shredding... Actually, we are shredding a few things back at base. Basic components. But this is the big boy here. This is the juicy guy that's given us all these points. 610 status per minute. But I'm trying to build 610 rotors per minute now. Actually, that needs to be there. Hey, Johnny! What is going on, Johnny, man? Oh, did I make... So finicky when the hover pack just floats that little bit extra. Damn it. It up. Hey, not much. Get on tomorrow to continue my build. Is your you're back home tomorrow, I guess, are you? Hang on a sec. Wait. I need a merger. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to get some multiplayer streams happening. Just get a bunch of people in and start going crazy. Oh, yep. Joe's got a pretty sweet train set up in his world at the moment. It's quite picturesque. What are the resource nodes required for this build? Off the top of my head, we need for 305 motors per minute. We're using 3 pure nodes of coal, so 3 780 lines of coal, and then with that coal is another 3 780 lines of iron to make the steel. Then we have 3 normal nodes of copper, and then there is a whole bunch more. Actually, tell a lie. Yeah, there's 3 normal nodes of copper. Then there's another pure node of iron mixing with another pure node of copper to make like the iron alloy ingot recipe in foundries. And then there's 6 normal nodes of iron and another 3 pure nodes of iron. So I could calculate it all up. In fact, it wouldn't take that long to do it. Probably see them all from here, actually. Alright, I can. I can't ping when I'm in photo mode though. 6 normal nodes of iron. So 6 normal nodes of iron, 3 normal nodes of copper. That's from over there. So the max out of a normal is 600, max out of a pure is 780. 6 normal iron, 3 normal copper. We then have 2 pure iron there, 2 pure iron there. Don't worry about these 2 because they're limestone, we're not using them. So that's another 4 780 lines of iron. And come over here. We're using if I can ping this far. Oh, I can't zoom in and ping. I'll just zoom in without pinging. 1 pure iron there, 2 pure irons there, and then this one here under there is a pure copper, and then up on the hill is the 3 pure coal nodes that we used. There's also 2 quartz and 2 caterium just coming through here, but they're just going onto the train for a different project. But that's it. They're the nodes we're using. Quite a lot, actually, to be honest. Yeah. I think the best way to lay these layouts is now put the first thing you do is put the walls, put the foundations in, and then run these power along like this, because that allows you to fly around for the rest of the build. I used to put power in at the end generally, but now I'll run power along as the very first thing I do, because then I get to use a hover pack for everything else. What project? The 305 motors per minute. Turning this starter base into a motor factory, which has been taking like ages. Well, granted, I haven't been working on it non-stop, but I've been working on it here and there, but it's been taking like so much time. I just want to have it finished. I'm gonna hopefully go pretty hard tonight and just smash in everything and get it up and running. Then I don't have to worry about it anymore. And it is done. That's the plan. Oh, I'm out of aluminium sheets. Hey, Si. Happy Friday, yeah. Oh, what project is the quartz for? That's for, I'm using it right now. I'm using most of it for crystal oscillators. But I only barely started that project. I just laid out some refineries and kind of marked out the area where it's going to go. We're going to need, I haven't calculated it, but we're going to probably need more power. We got a bit in the tank. But once this motor factory's up and running, we can always put it on a switch and just turn it off. Like once we've developed a big stockpile of motors, we can just turn it off for a bit, and whilst we get our power plant up and running. Oh, also, Johnny, I realised, if you're listening, you know how I was questioning you about the fuel generators using 12 per minute? They burn 12 per minute. It's because right now in experimental, liquid biofuel burns at 12 per minute, generally, and normal fuel burns at 15 per minute. But for some reason, in experimental, right now, liquid biofuel and fuel are the same thing, which is why when you're shoving fuel into a generator, it's burning at 12 per minute. But turbo fuel is still just turbo fuel. I don't know if that means anything to you, but that's why I was getting so confused when I was looking at the fuel generators, saying, what the hell is going on here? Why won't that? That's just me being shit. Wow, why is that being so annoying to put in? Yeah, how handy is the switch? Yeah. Switch is going to be good. I mean, you used to be able to achieve the same thing just by deleting a cable, but the switch is nice. Switch is nice to have. Wait. I'm thinking about, like... having, with the nuclear plant, just a future plan is having... Because nuclear plants don't use nuclear fuel rods at a very fast rate, they're just a bitch to make, basically. I'm thinking about having a nuclear plant and have all the nuclear fuel rods delivered by drone. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. Could be a thing. But we'll see. You're happy with 12? You're happy with 12 what? Oh, 12 the fuel stuff. Yep. It might change though. Hey Elmo, started a modded in August. Is gonna play that at update 4 early access, but you inspired me to go to vanilla. So I started vanilla yesterday. Nice, man. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's very obviously I've played both. I find vanilla to be very rewarding to play. Watching a Q&A from Snut about the plutonium hack. Well, people thought it was a hack or a secret, but apparently they did it on purpose to give us like a an option, like a trade-off. Like, is it worth me building a plutonium factory to get rid of the nuclear waste only, or shall I just use that plutonium waste to make more power and then build a plutonium waste facility? I know what I'm going to be doing. I'll be using that plutonium waste to make more nuclear plants. 100%. And then just build a massive ass place to store the waste. One that's like got room to grow if you ever need to make it bigger. I thought it was actually pretty fun trying to deal with the nuclear waste. Alright. Why is this not going, by the way? Oh, it is going. It is going. Hello. What's going on, Wah? Oops. Oh, you jerk. I need to go back and get some power shards from our stash, and if we don't have any power shards, I need to go on a quick little slug hunt. Send it off with the drones. Yeah, it's another, yeah. Depending on how many you are, because I remember with nuclear waste, what have I done here? What is going on? Why is this being so difficult? Nuclear waste, when I had 24 power plants running in vanilla, they've produced a fair bit, like not an insignificant amount. So you wouldn't want your drones to be lagging, but yeah, that could be an idea. Tell the drones to just take them off to an island somewhere and dump it all. So many different options. So these ones are going in real easy. I'm just double clicking them. Must be the angle I look at it. Oi, oi, oi. This is the second last big production line of the motor factory. The rods. Then the screws are going to be the last huge part of it. Because it kind of gets easier as you get more complex, because you got less machines to build up. But the screws are going to be like, dude, the screws, man, they're going to be insane. 15,250 screws per minute. Oh, there's going to be so many belts of screws, but it's going to be pretty cool. It'll look pretty cool. Come on, get him in. Oh, this is the fastest way to do it. Go backwards. How much quicker that is. Yeah, I think I got the method now. I'll be able to get this done way quicker. Even just having the hollow pack makes this a lot quicker. Alright. Why are these red? Oh, I haven't powered them up. Poto for fun. Hey, bro. Oops. Almo, I do think about cheating a little on a hard drive run. Last time I did it 3 times in a row on jump spiders. I did rage quit and didn't play for 3 months. It's up to you. It's up to you, mate. Hey there, Wayne. How you doing, mate? I watched a little bit of your stream before. Know how old it was though. I couldn't watch too much of it because I was at work and stuff. What the heck is going on with this one? He's alright. Alright, so the good thing about rods, right, is 15 rods of 15 ingots equals 15 rods. So it's easy peasy maths. And it just means that it's just easy, like a 600 line, 600 line of ingots will spit out 600 line of rods. So it's good like that. The screws, on the other hand, are not so friendly. When I go back to the base soon to get these power shards, when I run out of like whatever material I run out of first, I'll have to go back to the base to resupply. I'll show the automatic sorter and thing that we've set up there. It's pretty cool. And if I do a slug run, I'll show you the automatic slug setup we have. DT, Gaming and Networking, love your vids, hope you're doing well. Thank you. Cheers, dude. Yeah, Wayne, I'm not sure, dude. It popped up on my feed today, your stream. When you were live, I probably didn't see it because I was asleep or whatever it was. And then for some reason I saw your stream on my feed today while I was at work. I just finished the video where you found a power line that Fried did and it had clipping. What? Oh, I found a power line that Fry did that had clipping. Oh, okay. Is that, by the way, it's Fry. It's just Fry, not Fryer. Just Fry. Not that it doesn't, it's not a big deal, but yeah. I haven't seen Fry in a while actually. I don't know what he's been up to, but hopefully he shows up again because I need help. He's Fry's building the weapon factory for us, so I'm not gonna interfere with that at all. I'm just gonna let him take control of that, and yeah. Yeah. But I don't know why we put off building a weapons factory for so long. Like, we should have done it as one of the first things we did. You know? But anyway, whatever. Alright, I wonder actually what I'll do is I'll save it because it doesn't take too long. I wonder if you can automate those gas filters. Filter? Oh yeah, you can. Oh, you gotta get bloody rubber there and shit. Fuck that. I think filters will be Unless Fry wants to get a little bit crazy. I think filters will be something that we just make by hand. And then these can get made. Oh, look, you know, maybe we will automate these gas masks because we're playing vanilla and these are used for the nuclear radiation suits. So maybe we will automate these, you know. But we probably won't do it in the weapons factory. In fact, who am I kidding? We're definitely going to automate these iodine things for the hazmat suits, 100%. If we're going to be dealing with a lot of nuclear stuff, yeah, we want an unlimited supply of those filters. Johnny, can you imagine building without a hover pack? No, dude, I can imagine it. Yes. I did a lot of hours without a hover pack. Like vanilla style. That's what everyone used to do. But yeah, no, I couldn't. I would not. What we're gonna try to do, Wayne, is get some multiplayer streams going where we'll just invite people through my channel that are interested, and we'll just like get people in, and we'll start a fresh new world and just go crazy building. Just like, and I'll just stream it, see what we get up to. Depending on how stable it is, like how laggy it gets, will depend on how many people we can bring into that world without it crashing. But it could be pretty fun to just play around. And then also we're potentially going to get not a dedicated server, but just a Steam account running the world. So I won't, if I'm streaming, I won't have to stream and have the world as a host. So hopefully that'll keep it more stable. Almo, you got the alt recipes you need? Yeah, dude, we've got most of them, eh? As you can see in the top right there, current milestone, we still haven't unlocked particle enrichment. We've unlocked nuclear. So I'm sure there's a few more recipes, because in case you're not aware, for anyone that's not aware how it works, you only, when you put a hard drive in, you only get presented with up to the tier of technology you've unlocked. So for the longest time we hadn't unlocked nuclear, we wouldn't get any nuclear recipes. And then as soon as we unlock nuclear, we got the nuclear recipes. Let's have a look. Nuclear. Oh wow, hang on. Oh, it's called a uranium fuel rod. It used to be called nuclear fuel rod, didn't it? Anyway. See, yeah, we've got the alternate recipe for it, which is absolutely a must-have. Well, it's not a must-have, it's just... If you want the best efficiency out of your nuclear plant, which by the time you get to nuclear, that's what you're going to want to do. So you almost certainly want to be running this alt recipe. And then I think there's encased uranium cell. Let's have a look. I think there's an alt for this as well, yeah. And I think the alt for this is more efficient also. Huh. Didn't they get rid of uranium pellets? Didn't they take something out of it? Anyway, I'm not going to look into it. Nuclear stuff's a long way off for us. But yeah, Almo, we do have all the alternates that we require, pretty much, so far. Ooh, alright. You're working on your oil area on the western shore. Trying to figure out exactly where you're going to build, as that's my power for the fuel generators. I'm using your style of stacking machines on top of each other. Yeah, what? Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's my style, but it is a method of doing it. I wouldn't say I'm the first one to do it. But yeah, the good thing about that area, Wayne, with the power is there's just so much space out there. Like, you can build out into that water area so far if you need to. It's actually probably one of the best areas to start using oil, I think, because especially if you're just experimenting and playing around with what you're going to do with oil, that area out there's just got so much room to play around. Whereas if you like go get oil from the Blue Lagoon or something, or the Blue Lake Crater, whatever it's called, there's so much terrain in the way. Perfect height is like here. Maverick, the new hopper pack is so good. Yeah, bro. It is so good. So good. Two pure and two normal nodes right there. Yeah, add the oil. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good, and you can actually get 600 out of pure node now with the Mark II pipes. Alrighty. No difference in FPS in update 4, big or small. I don't know. I can't really tell because we're pretty small, as in. Our save file at the moment is about 3 point something megabytes. Our save file in the modded playthrough that we had was, it was about 13 megabytes. Roughly. And that's when the FPS started going. It doesn't matter how good your computer is. You lose FPS. That's actually... looking pretty good. I need to grab some power shards. I'll do that later. If you see gaps in these lines, that's because they are actually 600 lines. They're normal nodes. Right, there's 600 lines running on 780 belts. And they nicely go in here. Each one of these 3 production lines, so one here, one here, one here, they do 600 rods per minute. 600 ingots per minute in, 600 rods per minute out. It's really simple maths with rods. Put them there for now. Alright, so I've got 1800 rods per minute. Need to do another I need to do another 84 constructors with these two lines here. Because these two lines are 625 per minute and it works out exactly. These ones here, these 600 lines will just go up even further into the... I'll have to make another floor. But yeah. We just bring these to like... not even really sure just yet what I'm going to do. But they're going to come to here. I really got to go get these power shards because it's really bugging me. So I'm going to go get them. But I'll show you guys the automatic sorter that we've set up so far. Because it's pretty cool. It's nice and simple compared to some of the other automatic sorters we had to build before we had the overflow option on those smart splitters. And hopefully there's a bunch of power shards in the base. Hopefully Fry's not holding them all on his character. I'm not actually sure how many we have, but thanks for reminding you. Got to go on a slug run and hard drive run. Yeah, I would with the hard drives. Honestly, I would recommend going and getting hard drives early before you even unlock the next tiers, because screw this recipe here where it turns screws straight from ingots into screws is like a godsend. And with the way that if you unlock more tiers of technology, you'll have less chance of getting this, because this is in the lowest tier. If you unlock like tier 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and that, you have less chance of getting this recipe if you haven't picked up hard drives early game. That's what happened to Colfsy, because Colfsy, my mate who started playing, and he's pretty well addicted to it now as well. He's like building train tracks and all this stuff, but he's got like 2 hard drives. And now he's trying to get that screw recipe, and because he's unlocked almost all the tiers of technology, he keeps getting all these high level recipes, and he's trying to get the one for the screws. So yeah, I reckon good idea to get the screw recipe like early on. And it really helps you early game as well. Alright, if we don't have... I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need 8 shards. Hopefully we have 8 shards. Oh, look at that. On the map it shows you your current milestone. That's new. Well, I think it's new. The base looks pretty cool approaching from here. Nice and neat, but incomplete. Alright, so Fry's logged out here. I wonder if you drink coffee even if you haven't unlocked the coffee cup. Probably do. Oh, by the way, the new update, you can now, which I haven't tried yet, I just read the patch notes. Apparently, you can build this on a 45 now. Look at that. You can build the equipment workshop on a 45. And same with the craft bench. And also the awesome shop. And the MAM, I believe. Yeah. You can build them on the 45 now. Which is pretty cool. Alright, time to hopefully have some slugs. Not slugs, power shards. Which should be kept... Oh yes, we've got them. We got them. Alright. I'm going to take 12 of these. Actually, I'm just going to take them all. Just going to take them all. That rhymes every time, yeah. Alright, so, for anyone that's interested, I'll do a quick, because I'll make a video on this. You guys have probably seen automatic sorters before. But basically, I come down here. This will expand and have all the items on it. All right. So at the moment, we've just got a bunch of items. Some of them are automated. Some of them are not automated yet. Pipes are automated. Beams are automated. These are automated. These are automated. All the basic stuff, right? So I come in here, do my shopping, grab what I want. Come in here, grab some cable. Alright. And then I'll just grab some concrete, whatever. Okay. Now what will happen is, underneath, it will replenish up here. There's a buffer of a container for each one. And all the items will come down one line. We'll go down and have a quick look. Man, that's bright, by the way. I put some lights here. It's super bright. I might... it looks cool at night, though. But so these are all smart splitters along here. And they tell the items to go off to where, like, their respective containers. Whoops. Okay, I don't have power here, so I can't hover. I'm going to hover here. This line here, you'll see that we've built a little factory over there, and it's building all the... basic components right now. I'll briefly show that factory in a sec. So the basic items are coming down here, going down, replenishing the containers that we shop. So yeah, you notice I took some cables. That's finished replenishing. The concrete's replenishing, and the reinforced iron plates are replenishing, but at a slow rate. And I've recently taken a whole bunch of them. That's why it's empty. Once this actually fills all the way up to max, because the center of these are on overflow. So left is pipes, right is beams, center is overflow. It'll overflow down and then go into the crusher, but it will only start crushing it once these two containers are actually completely filled. Then any excess will get crushed. The other thing that we've added into this to make it a little bit more fancy is the programmable... That's weird. Oh no. Programmable splitter, where you can tell, instead of just one item, a whole bunch of different items to go places. So we've got all the equipment going left and things, and there's a reason for that. We have Nobelisks going up here, rifle ammo going up here, and jetpack fuel going up here. So our equipment replenishments are on the left, and then any overflow going into the crusher. On the right here, we have our setup for our one-stop dump system. So up here is a red container, which comes down here, goes into here, and then with this smart splitter, actually that's a programmable, it shoots our green slugs, yellow slugs and purple slugs down here, turns them into power shards and puts them back through the system, and then delivers the power slugs up top. It will do the same thing with leaves, wood and flower petals, and turn them into the biomass, and then the solid biomass and the paint gun ammo, and it all come back down this one line, come down to this programmable splitter, and then get shot up into its respective container. So the idea is, you come back from an adventure and your inventory is full of junk, and you're like, alright, let's get rid of all this stuff, right? I can just get rid of everything. It doesn't matter what I click in here. It's just going to deplete down and go back through the system. Right, all that concrete and junk, that's just going to go back through the system, replenish and overflow and go to the crusher. If I was to accidentally, say if I was to accidentally go, oh shit, and like put my jetpack in there on accident, which I just did, that won't go to the crusher. Let's see if I can find it. It should go through all this system, hit the programmable splitter down there, and go, oh, okay, any piece of equipment comes up through here and gets put back in the equipment bin. And now it's going to make a liar out of me, and it's not going to happen. There it is. There's my jetpack. See? It just took a while to go through the system, and so it's like failure proof. So I can literally walk up to this thing with a whole bunch of leaves and slugs and everything, dump the whole lot in here. This is taking a while because I've chucked concrete in there. And all the slugs and the leaves and everything else will go down there, get processed, and then come back up and restock into its respective container. And that is the plan for it anyway. I'll just quickly have a quick peek over here. Wayne, you've got a auto sorter set up and you refeed loop into it for right now. Yeah, sweet dude. They're not actually that hard to set up at all. Ours is just a little bit more because it's got the like production side of things, like for the leaves and the stuff. We didn't have to do that, but we just did because it's fun. Alright, so over here there's a little factory. We're gonna pop a roof on this. But this is just literally making the basic components. The rods, the screws, the plates, the whatever. The basic stuff from these couple of nodes around here. And that's just sending this stuff up this line here. The basic components to replenish our stocks for like personal building. We've got rods, we've got rotors and reinforced iron plates getting built as well. And we also have that one manufacturer in there, just one, is building the what are they called? The big frames. The heavy modular frames. And the reason we're doing that is because they're used in building things. So like our assemblers need the rotors and the reinforced iron plates. Constructors need reinforced iron plates. And yeah. So that's that. Anyway, that's I'll probably do a video. Oh, and also over there, that's Fry. Fry is working on the weapons factory. So he's just planning that out now. But there's a coal node there and there's a sulfur node just where that train station is. So we're going to automate our weapons as well. Wayne, it took you 5 minutes to set it up. Yeah, they're not too bad to set up. And ours is set up, I don't know what the right word is, but able to be expanded. We can expand it that way because obviously there's more items than this in the game, and we're not going to bring up shit like iron ore and ingots and things, just actual usable items, and just expand this out as we need to. But our equipment and stuff that we grab, like fuel and weapons, will be in these containers here. Let me have a look. What do I... Oh, I can't look at the... Oh yeah. So, what? Oh, nitric acid, yeah. So, once we get the motor factory finished, I don't have to worry about it, and then we can start focusing on this other cool stuff. Unlocking this, and I'm gonna do aluminium and nitrogen stuff. But yeah. Did I grab enough cable? I did. In fact, just while I'm here, I'll get rid of, here we go. I'll just grab some of these, just in case I need more. These are replenishing really slowly, but that doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter. Over time it will replenish, and we literally got one assembler making these. And then some cable, yeah, I'll grab some more cable. That'll do. Cool. Probably make this hypertube. We'll probably make a hypertube actual like terminal as such here. This is temporarily set up the way it is. I'm gonna try just go straight to the motor factory straight from this. Should be able to. Motor factory is like just here. Easy. Oh, I should have grabbed paint. I should have grabbed paint cartridges. I'm gonna paint these edges. So I do need to. These are meant to be rows of 40, as in not rows of 40, rows of 20. So each production line has 40 constructors. But because of the way it worked out, with I couldn't fit it in. I could only fit 19 in. So I will just double shard the end ones. It'll be 6 shards. That's fine. Wait. That's an extra one. Actually, if I want to save power, which I do, I'll just put 4 yeah, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I might have to do a slug run after all. Another 4. I'm only gonna have 2 left. Cool. Poto for fun, hi. Hello. Alright, that's gonna do that. Now I need to set up 42. Yep, so 21 sets of 2. Yeah, okay, I know how to do this. I've got room to do it. I've got the room. So, yeah. That'll be the rods done anyway. I'm gonna do it here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Can I use the hopper pack? How many hours do I have in Satisfactory? Like in total of my life? Probably way too many. More than I'd like to admit. Can you sync plutonium fuel? Yes, apparently you can. Apparently that is a thing that you can do. Yeah, the plutonium fuel rods, you can sink them. And there was a Q&A on the Satisfactory stream about it. And they were saying, look, people are saying this is the thing that they need to nerf, but the Snut was saying that, no, we've actually done that on purpose. To give us the option of like, it's a trade-off. Do you want to do this kind of thing? Is it worth it? And I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I might not. On this map, how many hours do I have? Well, it's a... Like I said, I've been playing with Fry a little bit, or a fair bit. So I pass the save file to him sometimes, and he plays it. So he plays it without me on. And then sometimes, or a lot of the time, I play it without him on, and sometimes we play together. So, as far as like total man hours, it'd be hard to kind of calculate, but let's have a look here. I really don't want to look at this. 222 hours? Yeah. So that's not all me. It's not all me, 222 hours. It's split between two people. But sometimes, like I said, we play together. Sometimes we play individually. I'd say probably most of the time we're playing individually, and then sometimes we play together. But there have been times in this map where I've just been sitting there, like, next to I'll build a bunch of machines, like manufacture a refinery, and I've just been sitting there with a calculator looking at recipes, trying to work stuff out for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever it might be, and I've done that a few times, you know, so... all those hours is just not 100% of the time building stuff. But yeah. And then there's what does that mean? AI dipolar me. I don't know what that means, sorry. And then when I marked out that mega base design in the grasslands, that took hours because I was watching where the manta was going, and I was trying to plan like where the supports were going to be, so the manta didn't fly through it. It took ages, and I was just chatting with mates and chilling out. So yeah, pretty sure that needs to be there. Oh, you're from Romania. Yep. Yeah, so this is how I do it now. This is how I do if I'm doing a constructor setup, I'll set out the foundations, then I'll put the power in. That way I can use my hover pack now for the rest of the build. Whereas I used to always do power at the end. And I would say that is a building tip. I would recommend it. I would recommend if you're building with a hover pack, try set the power up first. That way you can hover around. Excuse me. Let's mark these. Oh, I got a tickle in my throat. Sorry. See if we can mark these constructors out. I need 21. How many have I done? I missed counted. 6, right? 3. Oh, that's not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Perfect. Let's let this auto save. So I've marked it out so that there's a tile on either end of it for inputs and outputs. So 21 times 2 is 42, and I need 2 rows of 42, and then that is the rods finished. Wayne, Manta tool was great. Oh, cheers, dude. I wanted to do that because I wanted to, just so people are aware that Manta, it comes close, like some poles, it comes really close to some of the poles, and it looks like it's going to hit, but then it turns. And for any future videos I'm making where I say the Manta doesn't clip anything and it looks like it's going to clip, then there's a proof there that it doesn't. It comes really close to clipping, but it doesn't clip. Because it took me hours to mark that out, but it only took me like 10 minutes to make that video. Because, yeah. Oh, is that? Yeah, that'll be right. Let's just check real quick here. It's gonna come around here. We'll do the splitters from that direction. Where do we want it to go? This way. Rods. Yep. Cool. Imagine now being from New Zealand. Look at the speed of this constructor setup. Oh, I fucked it up. I should have remained silent. Oh. Alrighty, that's it for rods. Well, once I built it up. Hey, Flapper Dragon. Let's go. These are a lot harder to put in, like really fast. Oh my god, put it in. I wonder if... Yeah, that manta ray clipping. Yeah, mate, you can't have the manta ray clipping. It's the first rule of Satisfactory. The update 4 is not 4 at all. I see the update 3 interface when I press E on the constructor or smelter. Or is it a mode? Well, you do have to be an experimental for it to work. I'm not sure if you're using that or not. Why is that splitter that way? What? Message retracted. Alright, well. Oh. Really? 1 to 3 months. Oh, okay. 1 to 3 months. Yeah, that's a pretty big, like, leeway. I pretty much just play experimental all the time anyway, because every time there's a mini update, you get to play it first. Like when they brought out the multiple hotbars and when they brought out the eyedropper, you get to have it like straight away. And from what I've found, from all the hours I've played, experimental's pretty good. Like it's pretty stable most of the time. Whoops. Oh my goodness gracious. Putting these splitters in is like the hardest part to do fast. With the hover pack. So you should have 3 600 lines of 600 times 3, 1800 plus 1250 is 3050 rods per minute exactly. Do you need a code for experimental? No. Well, are you playing on? If you're playing on Epic, you just click the experimental version of the game. And if you're playing on Steam, there's a little... I don't have it on Steam, but there's... If you just Google how to get experimental on Steam, it is actually really simple. It's just a matter of getting a slight different version of the game. But yeah, it's basically like a PTR server, or a PTR version of the game. Oh, going backwards was easier, wasn't it? Why you do this to me? There you go. On Epic and Steam, it says total time played. I don't want to know. There's some things I would rather not know. It was me sitting on the title screen and I left it on accident. Some people leave their game running overnight and stuff just to like build up resources and whatnot. That'll rack you up a lot of hours. Once these rods are done, I've just got to make screws. And once the screws are done, I've just got to make rotors. And then once the rotors are done, I mix them with the stators and it's finished. It sounds simple. Well, it is simple now that I've planned it all out. It's just a lot of machines. What's my favourite mod? Well, I'll have to look. You've got your mods like area actions and pack utility. They're the big two like go-to mods for like building quality of life and things. You know, area actions for building massive foundations and copy pasting things. But as far as like my favorite mod that I've used is probably the micromanager. That's a really fun mod. Like you can individually move components like incrementally any direction and rotate them, and also change their size. And that was really fun to play around with. You can get really creative with that micromanager mod. You've got over 10,000 hours of Minecraft. Jeez Louise. Holy moly. You must have played it for a few years though. Hey Dan San. I'm good, thanks mate. How are you? What the heck? How did I even do that? This is the angle. That's the way. I'm gonna go grab myself a nice cold can of soda water. Pineapple and orange flavored soda water. What did I end up doing with the captured dog? It's still sitting there and it's still holding nuclear waste. So I haven't done anything with it. But we are going to delete that little factory that it's in. I don't know what to do. You know what I might do too? I might... I could put him over the cliff and delete the floor and he can fall into the abyss. I could definitely do that. It's not a beer, it's a sparkling water. I gotta go for a run tomorrow, I'm not drinking beer. Don't tempt me, Flapper Dragon. I'm trying not to drink. Still need to fucking tell these machines what to do. What if the power crashes and he falls to his death? What do you mean? Do you mean my hover pack or are you talking about the dog? Well, it'll serve the dog right for bringing me nuclear waste. Before I have nuclear waste facility. Beer is cheaper than gas. Yeah, it's not the money that worries me, it's it's just that I like it too much and I drink too much of it. I wonder how much power this is going to draw. That's generally what I never really ever calculate. I usually calculate all the materials required and all that, and the machines required, but I never usually calculate how much power it's going to draw. Sometimes I do it out of curiosity, but I generally just build a massive power station and have a lot of power. Hopefully it's enough. I never really calculate, oh, this production line's going to chew this much power. When it looks like we're going to need more power, I just build another power plant. That's how I roll. And we're going to need another power plant pretty soon. That's probably what we'll do. Oh, don't forget to set recipe. Yeah, I won't forget. It's probably the most annoying part of the build, to be honest, is setting the recipe. That's another quality of life feature in area actions, which is really good. But if you're going to play vanilla, you're going to play vanilla. Once you use one mod, you may as well use all the mods, in my opinion. Yeah, that's how I lost my old job. Just wait till it brings you plutonium waste. Can the dog bring you plutonium waste? I haven't seen anyone have that happen yet. Danson, remember they are a sink with Penrose. Oh, purpose and plutonium sells recipes going to the sink. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna put the plutonium into the sink. I think I'm just gonna build more nuclear plants, to be honest. And then just deal with the waste, old school style. Oops. I have a few ideas to play around with the waste. Have a big storage area, but have some like level 1 belts putting the waste in a massive spiral around like a mountaintop or something. Like maybe here. Oh, I can't even ping that far. Over there. They agree it wouldn't change, yep. Is that the right height? Yep. Oh, damn you. Oh, come on. Hey Wayne, playing vanilla makes you take better time in planning of things. Mods can make the build go faster. Yeah. At the end of the day, though, you just play how you want to play. Just play, like... I've got my opinions on how I like to play. But you do whatever you want. You do however you want to do it. If there was only one way to do it, that would make it boring. It's the fact that there's so many different ways to do it that makes it good. Assemble lots of containers with full inventory so it goes all in one small box. Yeah, that is a that's a little hack. Not a hack, but like a hot little tip that you can use. And then a little silver esky just gets a massive scroll bar on it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. How far is my run tomorrow? I'm only going to do 5Ks. Just to get like the blood pumping and stuff. Nothing crazy. I've been doing like a couple of runs per week now. Which is good. It makes you feel better in the morning. You like consistency and knowing what to expect. I'd take the one way any day. Oh. Nah. Non-linear. Is the way you want it. Alright, what's left? What is left is, I'm going to save it. It'll be setting the recipe next and then plugging it in. As in plugging in the actual conveyor belts. So, nearly done for rods. And then we move on to screws, which is it's going to be an absolute beast. Screws is going to be insane. I've got 15,250 screws per minute to make. There's going to be 20 belts of screws. Because I can only fit 780 on one belt. I haven't even really worked out how I'm going to set it up with the machines, but I'm basically just going to work out how many constructors can fill a 780 belt and just work off that pretty much. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, 20 belts of screws. Oh man. Probably going to make a little like an item. Maybe I'll just bring the belts up and around the edge of the. So like, if you look down here where the hub used to be, oh, I'm falling. Give me some power. Give me some power. Come on. Oh, I'm too far out. The hub used to be here, where this is indented in. I'll probably like do that and then bring just belts and belts, conveyor lifts of belts of screws going up like that, because I won't be able to get. Is there enough power to get up here? Oh man, that's a lot of. I won't be able to get 20 belts of screws inside this item spine. I'll have to bring them up like in this area and just cut out a bit in the and make it look proper and bring it up there. I think in a month I walked that much. Wayne, 5k run is okay. At least you're not going for a walkabout. Yeah. See you, Maverick. Why don't I make screws from stake beam? Well, I know what you mean. Steel beam? I can explain why I don't make screws from steel beam, and that's because what I did was, when we built this factory, when I planned this factory out, is I based it all off these 3 coal nodes over here, and these 3 pure iron nodes. So 3 pure nodes of coal and 3 pure nodes of iron. I made as many steel pipes as I could out of that steel. So if I go pipe, I made as many steel pipes as I could out of those 3 pure coal nodes, and then I worked everything else out off the amount of steel pipes that I had. So that's why, and then we just used all the resources from this desert pretty much. That's the reason why I haven't made the screws out of the steel. I know you can, and it is good. We probably will use that recipe. This one here, we probably will use that later on in the game because it's pretty good. But the other reason is we're using this alt recipe to make screws, right? Because if I was to make it out of steel, I would have to first make steel, which is annoying. Then I would have to make steel beams, and then I would have to make the screws out of the steel beams. Whereas if I use this recipe, I just go from ingots straight into screws. And the other reason is there's shitloads of iron nodes in this area, so we're using all the iron. There's so much iron here, in fact, that we're even using some iron to make wire. Even that, see this iron wire recipe, even though it's not as efficient as the coal, we've got so much iron here that we ended up using it because we ran out of copper. So yeah, that's the reason why we're not using this steel one. And another like example of why this game is so good, because there's so many different ways to do it. And what was I doing? Setting the recipe. Getting distracted. Getting distracted. Yeah, I really wish you could just... I wish there was something quicker for this. I guess that's just one of the things about if you decide to do massive production lines. You just gotta do it. Wayne, it's 3:15, you need some sleep. Gonna take your dog for a walk in the morning. Oh, you got more work on your update 4. Yeah, nice dude. Chuck a video out again. Because I'll miss your stream live, but do a video of it. Did that one select? I don't think that one selected. Didn't. Alrighty, now the easy bit. Plug the bloody line in. Philippi, OG, eventually you'll use pure recipes or just too much refineries. Yeah, look, I haven't, we already did the refinery memes with the iron, but we may have to use it again. I have used actually, I feel what the refineries are good for, like the pure recipes. if you're like just shy of what you need, and you like chuck an extra couple of refineries in there just to get that extra bit of value out of the node, which I've done in which I'm using in the crystal oscillator factory. Oh, that's no good. Because we had a pure node of copper, which is 780, but we needed 810 ingots. So we put down a bunch of smelters, but then just 2 refineries doing the pure recipe of copper, just to make up that extra bit. But who knows what we'll do. I mean, the target goal is 100 turbo motors per minute so far. I don't think we're going to be running out of resources anytime soon in the world. Look at those iron ingots flying. I wonder how much power I'm drawing. We're still doing alright. I wouldn't worry about this max consumed, because I've got I've got like 22 refineries at the crystal oscillator factory that are just sitting there doing nothing, and I'm not going to use them for ages. Right, well that... Where are all these rods? Here. I think I'm going to bring them all to... Wait up. We'll do the screws on the next level. Alright, this is how it's going to work. Screws to here. Doesn't really matter. The rod's to there. All right, Wayne. Arnold Schwarzenegger lifting dream. Yeah. You think the pure recipes are much better for Caterium and Crystal and the copper sheet? I agree, yes. We will 100% be using the pure Caterium recipe. Undoubtedly. Caterium is a very rare resource and very inefficient to make in the smelter. This pure, we did our last one, and then also if you combine this recipe with the quick wire one, you can get a lot of quick wire. You just have to use copper. But then if you're using copper, you probably use the pure copper recipe. But yeah, this is pretty good. Anyway, let's put this. I might just go like this. Oh, look. What's the easiest way to do this? Right on the line. If I just go like this, Because of the way they face, it's annoying. I wish there was a way to flip the direction of conveyor lifts when you're building them. See you later, Wayne. Oh man, I've been using the hover pack so much that it's weird building standing on the floor now. Philippi, rare stuff can be easier to purify than to find more. Yeah, exactly. And I don't even know, like... Is that right? Yep. I don't even know if we're going to end up, like, needing, like, running out if we don't use them. Oh, I'm out of that stuff. Good thing there's heaps here. We're gonna do the space elevator parts, and holy crap, they take a lot of stuff. Oh, all these containers are temporary, by the way. Just so happens we loaded everything in here. Go hover pack. What the heck's going on here? What's going on here? Why are you not running? They're not getting the iron. Missed a belt somewhere? No? It's just taking a long time. It's taking a long time for these to back up. Yep, that's fine. They're on the overflow system, so it does take a long time because every single machine has to stack up to 100 before it starts overflowing to the next one. But it works, it's fine. Overflow system is fine. It just takes a little bit longer to get up to 100%. Yeah, it's got rods. Making an aluminium factory and you need 30. Oh, you needed 30 coal. I had to make 30 more coal from world on the other side. Yeah. Why not use the Coke recipe? Do you not have it? Aluminium, what is it? Scrap or the solution? No, it's the scrap. Look at that, there's 3 different ways to make it. Coal, Coke, and coal. Man, this is really elaborate, this blender. Really elaborate recipe to make the scrap. Hang on, what? Oh, you don't even have to make the solution, though. Interesting. This is a really interesting recipe. Coke and coal. Huh. Really interesting, actually. But I am getting super distracted again. I need to... I need to do this. Alright, well, we have 3,050 rods per minute. Why is that one going like that? It doesn't matter. It's just once it overflows, it'll be fine. Just I'll leave these to back up a bit. These are actually coming off foundries, which I mixed with copper to get more iron. But anyway, you're making it in the red forest, and you don't want to use that little oil well because you need closely nothing. Yeah. Okay. There's a bit of coal in the red forest though, isn't there? I don't know. Alright, well, the last thing we're dealing with now is 3 780 lines of ingots, iron ingots, and 3 600 lines of ingots. And that's going to get turned into 15,250 screws per minute. It's going to be the hardest, or the biggest part of this build will be that. I'm going to run out of fucking iron plates. Damn it. How high is it? What is it? 3 and then the 4. Off the glass. Got a lot of concrete. I think I estimate this factory will be 2 more levels higher. The level I'm building now and 1 more level on top. I hope that I'm right. It'll be one level for the screws, or like the entire level for screws, and then it'll be the next level will be the rotors and the motors, hopefully. If not, we just have to build another floor, I guess. When would you say it's better to manifold or balance? I would say, at the end of the day, there's no difference. As in, there's no difference in the amount that you're producing. So it really comes down to how you want it to look, I guess. It's my opinion. And what you're used to building, how you feel it's easier, how you feel it's easier to calculate. I don't think there's really any, like, production line, like, advantages. If you do the overflow system, which is what I pretty much do with everything I build, most of the time, it just takes a little bit longer to get running. Like, you look at this. This is the first one I plugged in. It's all green now. This is the second one I plugged in, and it's taking a little bit longer. Actually, I might have to check out this line. It looks like it's... It'll be fine. I think I know what's happening with it, because there's a little bit of... it's coming off the foundries, and I split that a little bit weird. But I know for a fact it's got enough. So here, I've done a little bit of a weird split with it. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can always sort it out later if it starts lagging behind. Using 3 cold nodes, and you want to know you wanted to use 1 impure node, but it was less than I needed, so the 3rd node I took is close to the uranium. Yeah. Now this is going to be some excellent use of the hover pack. That's how it's done. Oh, I've missed one. That's fine. I just fill in. Whoa. Where's the here? Here? Yep. Another like excellent use for the hover pack, building foundations. For real, this thing is next level. What are you talking about there? Oh, fly mode within reason. Yeah. Yeah, the hover pack, it's awesome, dude. It's I feel like it's not overpowered. Cuz you have to like build your power lines out in the area you're working in. Yeah. Oh. Makes shit like this so much easier. Put the light on because it's getting dark. Oh, we're gonna have just enough concrete, but I have I'm gonna run out of sheets. Oops. Iron plates I'm gonna run out of. There might be another trip back to the base to get iron plates, because we're not building them here. Oh, I'm out of concrete for the time being. You can double tap hover pack to turn it off and fall fast, in case anyone doesn't know that yet. Well, I had to have someone tell me. Here's our little temporary concrete supplier, where we have all the concrete in the world. Man, it really gets dark at night time, hey? Especially since we're in here. But the belts look cool. Belts look really cool at night time. Alright, let's go. I missed the smart mod so bad in my vanilla file, but I want to experience of vanilla too. What is the smart mod? Is that where it tells you how much per minute is on a belt and things like that? I've never used it. I need this. I can add lights. I know I can add lights, but I don't think I'm going to add lights to this. Maybe at the top, because the top will have the actual motors. I need 61 assemblers for the motors at the end. That'll probably have lights on it, but other than that, everything else will just be sitting there. This whole level here, I need to work out a way to get, well, hopefully get all the screws on this one level. Deal with the rods later. I know the rods are here. I might as well bring them up to here. And the rest of the rods are here. I won't be using the rods on this level, most likely. The whole level is going to be consumed by the screw manufacturing. The Smart allows you to build multiple of the same thing, so you can put down a whole platform in a single click. Oh yeah, I remember, I think you were saying that, or someone was saying that before. It's nice to have, but I'd say the hover pack makes up for it. Yeah, it really does. Alright. Alright, I'm going to have to do a little bit of maths here. Actually, I'll put the next thing on, because that's where I get power. I really don't want to run out of... I want to at least get these corners on for power. Oh, I'm going to have to go back anyway, because I need these iron plates for splitters and mergers and all that. I should have just got like a fucking shitload of them. Anyway, I'll put the power here for now. And then maybe go back and stock up. It should be hopefully the last time I got to stock up on everything. I just put power on all four corners. Just because then I know whatever I do, there's power on all four corners, and I can easily fly up and down this items blind of the whole pack. Yep, okay, out of iron plates. Unless I need to do the... Actually, I might do it now, just to get it over and done with. Because I do end up using these in a lot of the builds now. I use the actual very edge of it. When I go back, I'll grab paint as well. I need the paint. These aren't too bad to put on with the hover pack too. Once you get going with it, it's pretty simple. As long as there's power here. Whoops. Oh, there's no power. Give me power. I kind of want to have a look at this thing as well, because it's getting pretty damn tall now. They just keep adding floors to it every time I run out of room. Oh. It's getting really tall. But that's fine. Alright. Cool, that's done. Oops. And I'll just go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing's gonna be so tall. Kinda wish it was like just a couple of tiles wider and then 1, 2, 3, 4. But it is what it is. It's too late now. It's too late to change it. What is that tile doing there? Oh, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, alright. Let's go. That does look cool though, looking down there. Where are my containers? Oh, they're a fair way down now. I don't have any. It's all just aluminium sheets. We've got so many aluminium sheets stacked up here. Put them there because I don't need them. Wire, stack the cable, stack down so I can grab more stuff too. OCD, saw a random block in the map. Yeah, actually I thought it was random, but I think it's gonna be alright. I think it's meant to be there. Yeah. You can't have any random blocks. And like, look at this. What is this doing here? That can't be there. There you go. It was probably used for something earlier, but not anymore. Where's the... Oh, surely it's not on this level. Is it here? Yeah, here it is. I'll probably move this launcher to a higher level. Maybe. Why don't you use the E key for building? Easy switching between buildings. I know. I'm not used to it. I'm set in my ways. I've played the game without that functionality for so long that it's hard to get used to using. Holy crap. Alright, another hot tip is to make sure you're wearing your jetpack when you go through those. Alright, this will work better. Wow, that's actually laggy. But look how tall that thing is getting now. I'd freak out in your world. Is there a bit of spaghetti there, is there? Ouch. Look at this factory, how tall it's getting. It's pretty cool though. Like this, there's still... Alright, so I still need to build 305 constructors building screws, 152 assemblers building rotors, and then 61 assemblers building motors. So this factory is still going to go like another level or two higher, filled with machines, just to make the motors. It's fucking cool. Let's save this. This time I'm going to bring heaps of iron plates over. I don't need concrete, I don't need aluminium sheets. Don't really need cable. Build the mess to progress. Not true, Johnny. It's a myth. It doesn't have to be messy. Excuse me. Alright. Here they are. I need a lot of these. I'm just going to take the whole container. So the way this works is it's restocking slowly, but it restocks 2 containers. So initially, this top container will always refill at 780 per minute, the personal container, and then this bottom one will restock slowly. What else do I need? Oh, I don't even think I need anything else that's here. Oh, I need the paint cartridges. There's a bunch in here, but I've got also a bunch in here, so I'll just grab 400 to do. There's unlimited concrete there. Yeah, from the starter base, you would see many random blocks and clipping wires. Bless you. Yep. Ooh, factory carts. This is gonna be... Oh, this... Oh, man. I might, what's the time? I might like work out a plan for the screws and then I'm gonna go straight there. I can do it. Just need to land here. Easy landing. In fact, watch this pro move. Am I going to stop going up? Don't even need to land. Yep. Bugged out for a second there. Flew all the way over. Switched to my hover pack. Haven't even touched the ground since the grasslands. That's a pro move. Alright. 32 over. And then the window, I may as well do the window while I'm here. Will I unlock plutonium before going nuclear? Yeah. Well, this last milestone, 100% is what we're going to do. Once I finish this motor factory, that's it. We'll unlock the particle enrichment, and then start getting into the, like, automating all the things. Like, I just want to get this motor factory finished. Because once we're shredding 305 motors per minute, whilst we're doing everything else, there's going to be a nice amount of tickets coming in. Alright, that's rods. Screws. Well, soon to be screws. These are the 780 lines, these are the 600 lines. I'm kind of just telling myself as well so I don't lose track of what I'm doing. Alright. Constructor, I need 305 constructors. Just gonna plop one down real quick and work out what we're doing here. So, does it work out? $750 is the closest I can get. Oops. 750 divided by 50. So 15. I think I'm going to do them in sets of 15. Divide 750, 20.3. I'll have 20 lines of 750. Oh man, that's fucking... what do we got? 600 divided by 12.5 is 48. Divide 15. Huh. What if I just go... Damn it, man, that's a lot. That's a lot. How the hell am I going to do this? I may have to... You know what? I think I know what to do. 750. What? I can do 3. So if I go another... I haven't planned this very well. Well, I haven't, not that I haven't planned it very well. I've planned out all the numbers. I just haven't planned how I'm going to do the screws. Yeah. So, can I get... It'll be like another 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be another 8. Huh. Setting them up for 750 lines. Have you ever got up to a spider? Have you ever got up to a spider walking in your house? You mean like in real life? Have I seen a spider in my house? Or do you mean in the game, a spider in my factory? Wait a second, that's not right. Yeah, they're gonna be fine. I think I'm going to lay out, what is it? Hang on a sec. 15, 250 divided by 750 equals 20.3. In real life. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of spiders, to be honest. I don't get scared by them, but I'm not like one of those people that lets them crawl on you and shit. I fucking hate that. Alright, so yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do here. Alright, I need... Alright, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 12. Wow, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I wonder if I can fit more in here. Oh, I definitely can. Oops. I'm gonna need another floor for the... Oh my gosh. Oh, can I fit? 1, 2... I'm not gonna be able to fit it. I'm gonna have to do another entire floor for screws. So each one of these rows of 15 constructors will do 750 screws. And I need 20 of those. I need 20 of these production lines, like 20 rows of 15 to be able to get the screws we need. And just having a look, I can't fit that many on this one floor. Yeah, spiders are ugly. Like, I think I'm just gonna lay them out for now, and then just fucking work the... I'm gonna put the belts into them after. Well, so that's 6 out of 20. 6 out of 20. What again? I can probably... Wait a second. No, it comes across here. I'm gonna do the same, except for make it for 7. I can't do that either. It'll be alright. I know what I'm doing, I think. I have like a rough plan. Where did I put that? Right on the... Yep, cool. I'll probably mark these mark the screws out, mark all the machines out, lay all the machines down. I might leave it. I might leave the stream there. We'll see how. I'll see how I feel. Might make a coffee or something. Odd. Come on. How many do I need to put out again? 15. Alright. Lost of a pack. See if I can... I'll lay them out and then see how motivated or unmotivated I feel to keep it going. I wasn't even counting. Actually, it won't matter. Go the other side. That's it. Yeah, there is no way that I'm finishing this Motor Factory tonight. No way. I might see how I feel in the morning tomorrow. The screws is the hardest bit. It's the most amount of belt work. Screws in general are annoying because they're so thirsty. Like the machines that use screws use so many of them. Oh dear. I love the part of the game where you plan things out and then watch the progress. Yeah, that is. Yep, it's part of that's what makes the game addictive, I think. Planning out something and then watching it progress. And then the heartbreak when it doesn't work and then you've got to troubleshoot it. Like this would be a lot easier if I was working in an area where I had more space. But because I've kind of limited myself, like it's a fair bit of floor space, but if it was just a few more tiles wider, I think it would make this a lot easier. I mean, it's not that bad. I can add floors every time I run out of room, but oh, jeez Louise. Alright. So this is 6 here and 6 here. 6 lines of 750 screws. I need another 8. I need another 8 of these like lines of 15. Oh man. It's definitely not going to fit like here. But it feels like a waste of space if I don't use at least... Because I could get another 2 rows. Actually, yeah, if I put another 2 rows along here, I can, on the next floor, I could just make another 6 like this and it'll be fine. Yep. So I'll make it even with the floor. If I make it even with the floor, go 1 row of 15. And then just put another row of 15 on top of it. Give me some power. Just put that power pole there so I can fly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that goes equal with that. This one should do the same. If I did it, yep. Cool. yeah, I'm gonna lay. I'll build the next floor. Build another floor, and then lay out the machines, and I'll probably leave it there. Should be another 2 rows of 15. Yep. Alright. Alright. And now, concrete do I have? There's plenty of concrete downstairs. Will I make a big spaghetti of screws? Have you seen any of my other builds? I would hope that that would answer that question. I would say, have you seen all of my other builds? Do that any of them have any spaghetti? So no. No, it will not be spaghetti. It's going to be clean. I can't actually get up here. I don't have any power. So I will jetpack. Yeah, nah, I'm going to try and make it as clean as possible. Because Dan P doesn't eat spaghetti. Yeah. So, right, the thing with having it neat is twofold. Obviously, my opinion again, but here it is. You have it neat. A, it looks good. It looks nice. And B, it actually helps a lot with like organizing and keeping track of things and not getting lost with what you've built. It actually helps a lot. And every time I build like belts, oh, you can't see. I try to have my belts most of the time on the 3, like the way this is down here. Like I try to have my belts always on the 3 that it would be to go into conveyor holes. I try to run with that as a general rule wherever I do anything, and then the amount of times that I've had to like link systems together or find where things are and match it up, and it's just belts have just lined up perfectly from me doing that, and spacings have lined up perfectly. It's just, it comes in handy. Look at the color of these coal power plants now. I wonder if it's because, oh no, they turn blue as you zoom in. They turn blue. Actually, that looks cool from here. Oh, with this, I'm going to put the edge. See the bottom 2 levels has got the edge, the red edges. I'm going to put that on the rest of this power plant sometime in the future. A spaghetti looks nice. I do want to, and Johnny, I'll talk to Johnny, we want to start doing some multiplayer gaming. We just bring people in, whoever's like, anyone that's like watching the channel or wants to join or whatever. Just start a vanilla build multiplayer streams and just, I will be spaghetti in there. I said I'll leave my OCD at the door and just bloody go crazy building stuff and having fun. And I said like the only rule I'm gonna make about like the multiplayer stuff, the only rule is don't be a jerk. And that's it. Other than that, do anything and everything. And we'll just stream some multiplayer stuff. But we're gonna hopefully get some sort of dedicated server setup happening. I really should get, if I just put out some power lines just to build this thing quicker. Here will be the way. Oh dear. Perfection is perfection, yep. Yep, so double tap C, or double tap you whatever your crouch button is. With hover pack, you can just fall. Yeah, I reckon it will be fun. Because, like, I like the game. Like, I like the game in so many different ways. Right now, I'm just, like, doing, like, repetitive, I guess boring, I guess. It's fun to me, like, planning and building shit, but, like, for people watching me just fucking connect machines up over and over, it's not that great, I guess. But, like, some multiplayer stuff, shenanigans would be pretty fun. Just running around the world, like, building crazy shit. Alright, this should hopefully be the way I do these floors now. Good thing I learnt the quickest way right on the last few floors. I can just... Once I do the perimeter, I can just sit in the center. Oh, I don't even want that there. I need to do this because I know my hover pack's going to fail over there. 7K concrete. That concrete stacking of 500 is so good. Oh, I'm nearly gonna sign off here, guys. I'm just gonna lay down another what? Another 3 rows of 15. Another 3 rows of 15 constructors up here. And I'm probably gonna call it. But I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna set myself the task of finishing this motor factory this weekend, and then hopefully I can do like episode 2 of the vanilla playthrough, and I'll just I don't know, maybe I'll who knows. Also depends if Fry plays this weekend, because if he does, he'll most likely finish the weapons factory, and then we'll have automated ammo and nobelisks, which would be excellent. So we'll see what happens with that as well, and that'll depend on whether I'll definitely try to make like episode 2 of the playthrough, whether I talk about. I don't want to make those things too long. I think 15 minutes is probably the max I want to go for like a video. Like that first one, I tried to do it quickly, but it ended up being like 18 minutes long. Alright. I lost my bloody bearings here. Okay, so it's there and there. Alright. I'm gonna do it because I'm just gonna do it. It needs to be done. Got no hover pack. What a save. What's the time? It is, yeah. I'll call it. I don't want to. As much as I want to keep building it, I feel I'm gonna get burnt out if I keep building these. Like constructor after constructor after constructor after constructor after belt after belt after belt after belt for hours on end. It fucking drains you. And I want to do something different. So I'll hit it pretty hard in the morning with a fresh coffee. and just hopefully smash out heaps of, get the screws done. Hopefully make it look pretty cool as well, because 20 belts of screws ripping along will look pretty good. Oh man, the hopper pack's good, but when you have intermittent connection, it really screws you over. When the base will get more function, it will look so nice. Yeah. Plus the fact that this, once this is finished, it'll look good from a distance. You'll be able to see it from so many places in the map. I'm obviously going to spray paint these these edge pieces as well, just to keep the consistency of like the design build. Throughout the world, because I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm trying to make it like clean but simple. The mega base is an exception because I've made those corners a bit fancy because it is the mega base. But as far as like factories and things go, clean and simple is the go, and really focus on the actual production side of things. What was I doing? Putting out the last of the machines. I have no power up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. May as well put these on. Might even just call it real soon before I even do that, because it's going to be annoying to build that without power. I'll bring the power up and do it. One, two, 4. Alright, let's get the hopper pack, bring the power up, put the machines out, and then leave it. Oh, I'm out of wire. Of all the things. Luckily though, this factory makes wire. And these machines should be backed up, so I can just take off this machine, it's fine. You spent 2 days decorating the world and you got so annoyed saying, I spend my time happily doing nothing. Oh, I need bloody one of these. Yeah, my mate who's recently started playing is building a train He spent the last few nights building a train system around his world, and it looks pretty good. And I said to him, what are you putting on the train? He's like, I don't know, it's a train. He just likes building the train, but it's gonna be sweet. It looks really cool. He's going like around the waterfalls and things like that. Alright, power's here. I'm going to have it, because that's where the production line's going to be. So I'll go there. That's temporary power, so I can fly around and build. 2, 3. Grab the constructor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15. Excuse me, sorry. Now I lost count. That's a lot of constructors. Nearly done. Nearly done for tonight anyway. We'll have a quick look over it. I'll go down to the train station and have a look as well. And then I'm going to log off. We'll look at this thing from a distance before I log off. Hi, Grizz. A train always comes handy. It does indeed. Alright, there we go. That is... Let's get rid of this temporary power lines because they're going to make me upset. Alright. Jetpack. Save game. Where should we look at this from? Alright, that is... Let me just count. 30, 60, 90. Yep. So that's 90 constructors there. Gonna make screws. We then have another 30 here. So that's 120. Then we have 150, 180, 210. And then we have another 90 here. So 210 plus 90 is 300. And I need 305 constructors. So I could always plop down 5 like constructors here. Hey Grizz. Yeah, you just started watching? I'm just about to log off for the night. I've been doing a lot of like repetitive building, and then all these constructors here is like just planning for the screws. But I think I will. I think I should. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna fit, so I might just do it. If I just, it'll look even too. So if I just put 5 constructors here. Like that. Then this whole floor actually, my OCD is works quite well. This whole floor is actually symmetrical now. So 90 constructors here, 90 constructors over there, another 30 here, another 90 up here, which I just came down from, and 5 there. And that is 305 constructors making screws. Tomorrow I will think about how I'm going to get the belts in. But the belts are up here on the floors. The ingots are up here. I just need to plug them into all these machines. So that is going to be not that bad. I don't think, like, as far as like putting the splitters and mergers in and power and hooking all these up, it's fine. It'll just be me working out a little bit of the logistics of splitting these belts up evenly, because I've got 3 600 lines and 3 780 lines, and I've got to split it between all these different production lines. That'll be the hard bit. That, and obviously the belting it all up will take a while. But anyway, what I might do is jump on the train. Actually, there's not even going to be a train here, is there? So that's a lie. I'm not jumping on the train. What me and Fry did in our first playthrough, or my first playthrough that he joined vanilla, at every train station in the world, I ended up putting like a just a little container next to the train station. And that container would always have enough to build a few trains. So no matter where you were in the world, if you could find a train station, there would be a little box, and inside that box would be all the materials to build a train. So that was probably what we'll do in this world as well. Yeah, that's 305 constructors just for screws, man. Just for the screws. Oh, this thing is getting so tall. Yes, it's getting so tall. Look at that. It's gonna look... I've got to paint the edges of it and stuff. It could potentially get... In fact, I dare say it'll have one more floor on it. Can you overclock some machines? I have overclocked a couple here and there just to get, like, there's a few production lines where I needed 21 in a row, but I could only fit 20. In situations like that, I've overclocked, but I don't really want to overclock if I don't have to. It uses way more power. But yeah, that's a motor factory in progress anyway. All the stators are done. It's already producing 610 stators per minute. Once I get the screws finished, mix them with the rods and make the 610 rotors per minute. And then the final stage will be actually relatively easy. The actual motors themselves is just 61 assemblers shoving the rotors and the stators together to make the motors. You definitely need to finish painting the when the sun hits it, it'll be better. Yeah, definitely need to get that red paint on all the borders. I'll do that. I'll probably do that first thing when I play next. This tower here, I've kept it here from the very start. It was like one of the first things I built when I was like even before update 4 dropped in my little starter base. Like not even the starter base, just like the prep base. I'll probably keep this tower here and as a memento. Yeah. Starter base turn into motor factory. Alright. That's gonna do me. That's gonna do me for tonight. I might stream tomorrow. Probably will. And then I'll probably try and make a video or something. Catch you guys later. Have a good one. I'm out.